Okay. Okay, we are live. Let's actually test it. I'll test it on here. Okay, cool. So that's working. This is live. YouTube. I wish it wouldn't uses a different thumbnail each time. It's a bummer. Huh. Okay. All right. So what I wanted to start with is going over. It looks like super pixelated. Okay. So that's good. I wanted to go over this week's match or competitive tournaments and see what kind of deck lists came up from it. Okay, so we got, what is this? It looks like about at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, yeah, so 5 tournaments. So not too much. This is 2 weeks before. So we still have one more Saturday until the actual PQ season starts on the 6th. So there was actually like one, even though it didn't have that many players, it looks like it was a 1K. And then I saw this before. There is good players here for sure. I don't know who these people are. Maybe they've been to other tournaments. But let's take a look here. So out of the winners of these tournaments, we got a Job of the Hut. These are definitely going to be big with a big grain of salt when it comes to these tournaments because we just had the week prior a massive tournament in the Seattle one with like 122 players, and they're all like really good players. Uh, Whereas these are going to be like a fraction of that many people, but still fun to take a look at when it comes to a new season here. So only sec leaders. Okay, so I'm just going to ignore that. Here's the Asmodee. Yo, what up, Quantum? How you doing? Okay, so let's take a look at the chili one here. So 27 players, array Datavault 1. I'm surprised that there's absolutely no Anakin when it being such a good matchup into this. Um, Surprisingly, like I guess even in the Seattle tournament, there's a wide spread of leaders. Only 27 players, low sample size. The ones I would expect, like Hanwhan Green, definitely. So that being most represented in top 8 makes sense. Um, Sabine coming up. Obi-Wan Yellow, a little unexpected. Piet, I can see it. It's just very straightforward. But this is one I definitely didn't expect. Wonder if there's just no Anakin Data Vault. Visual view. Let's see if this looks any good on stream. Okay, I think that looks fine. Wonder if the vertical version. Okay, it looks okay. Okay, I like the Bo-Katan. We got the hyperspace disasters, like new set upgrades. This is all still, I guess, like pretty expected. Like you got the, what's that? Mina? Yeah. So sideboard, nothing too crazy. a ton of space aid. I'm just surprised that, like, so much of that works. Like getting to 7 resources. Like I remember space aggro being such a bad matchup against Ray, but specifically when you can like live too. Um, I think that having that kind of board flip where it's just one sided is insane, but I just figured it would come out too late. We are ramping though, so maybe it gets there. Triple rivals fall. Yeah, so if you go late, like you just win. But definitely gonna be trying this deck out to get a better idea. So Han one green. See if there's anything crazy here. This seems to be a pretty standard deck already. Like every time I've taken a look at this deck, it looks very similar to this. So we got that. Let's see if there's anything else crazy here. So the Pia red. This is probably the most like standard. I need to look at more decks. Maybe there is some card variation here, but this looks. To be honest, there hasn't been too many lists in the top that I've been able to see. Let me see if they have the 3v3. Don't think they do. Pool 2. Because there's a 3v3 tournament and people are saying they're running P at red a lot in that 3v3 tournament at Biano. But it doesn't look like they have the deck list up. Like, I think that you kind of have to break Melee to make that tournament a thing, so they're not going to have that. Um, hmm. Okay, I'll keep moving on. So I'm definitely gonna I'll save that list for now. I want to like compare it to other lists to see if there's any variance there. We got Han 4 red. I think this is gonna be one of the craziest decks. Like I know that's a pretty cold take, but I'm just surprised it hasn't. Yeah, I guess it's top eighting at a decent clip. It's just not closing it out. Okay, I need to play this deck more to really have any insight on it. Okay, so that's definitely on the list. I want to give a shot. Might as well take a look at this guy. Yeah, just see like every time I see a Hanwhan list, it looks very similar. Okay, so not really worth it. I guess the last thing would be Kenobi. That's kind of like a little different. That probably won't make it. It has the triple Leia, triple General's Blood. Okay, I can see this like getting there. You know, in a meta of so many um, upgrade removal, I'm surprised that's working, but I'd have to give that a shot. Okay, and then as a Palpatine, top 8, like squeaking by and then losing. Not sure if that means anything in a 27-person tournament. Okay, so we have an even smaller tournament, another, like, so Han 1 winning. Yeah, this seems pretty random. Um, having the Vader 1 in there. Anything interesting? Oh, so like a lot of standard cards that you would expect in a green red villain deck. Kind of like a Boba 4, but just with Vader as the leader. You do have the scimitar and this hunting droid here, but other than that, everything else looks pretty standard. Like stuff like this, like when I see hidden ferocity or sudden ferocity in the side, I wonder what he's like. What's the logic there? I'm not sure. Okay, and then another Han 1. Might as well take a look. Okay, it goes one typho. No typhos in the side. I'm just surprised only one. Um, pretty great matchup for him in the finals here. Okay, he was able to get a game off him. I feel like Han 1 has to be like massively favored in this. couple things for him that might make it tricky with the shuttle. How similar? I'm not sure. I like the same company makes it, and so I would have to check out the deck building game to see how similar it is. Uh, I figured the deck building game is probably like they're all pretty similar. Like I played this Mistborn deck building game, but I did like a shared pool of cards, and you're trying to thin out your deck for like a particular strategy. Whereas this is like a standard TCG where you construct your own decks and then present those. They they just had an announcement the other day where they announced other products, and that's where I learned. I was like, oh, like the same company that makes the Star Wars game also makes the Star Wars deck building game. They also make a ton of other games, um, but it interested me in wanting to check it out. Okay, so Palp winning. This is okay. 17-person tournament. Can't really look too far into that. We do have a Hantu Blue. This has been on a massive downswing ever since Sesix dropped. Okay. Oh, that's. I wonder why he puts the Cassians there. I guess. Huh. Okay, I think that's the first time I've seen that. Prevent two. Oh, this is like crazy tech against Anakin. So, like Anakin able to give the +2. This it gives it -2 and prevents 2 of the damage. Yeah, so it would just you can't trade into it. Interesting. Does he have any upgrades? I figured, I guess entrenched, but that'd be pointless. He just wants to get a unit to stick, I guess. Uh, the double Lando. That's interesting. I wonder what he's looking to do there. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll have to give that a shot. Yeah. And so, like, this game's pretty dope. I've been having a lot of fun with this game ever since picking it up at TwitchCon, like back in 2023. Also, this card game's like super cheap to get into. Like here, like the boxes and stuff. Just when people think card games like um what Pokemon and how crazy the collector scene is, this game is not nowhere near any of that. Let me see. Yeah, they have it right here. Yeah, like so normally like things sell under MSRP. This is not a good example. Let me see booster packs. Yeah, like so normally like maybe health of the game wise you can argue this is bad, but like for someone trying to get in, having booster packs under MSRP is kind of nice. I would just buy singles if you're looking to play or just play online. Like I'm gonna be playing online here in a second. So okay, Palpatine. I'm definitely gonna save this list. Give this a shot. Still not sold on this guy. I don't see why I would play this over like Kira, for example, but I think it's just a fun change up. Um, as I play more of it, I guess we'll be able to see if there's situations like which matchups it actually does better in, if it's actually worth bringing. Yeah. Oh, I bet. You know, as the person outside looking in, it seems like they're just constantly releasing product at a pretty insane clip. This game is like every 3 months. I don't know if that's true for Magic, but it seems like there's always like some kind of new pre-release or some kind of new set that's happening. It was like Final Fantasy into Spider-Man, but I don't play it. I just because I'm at like a local card game store, I'm like seeing um, all these other events happening around me. Okay, so I just want to get in the games here. I'm kind of overlooking at that. It's just too hard to look at it with. There's just too much of a grain of salt to take, in my opinion. So let me actually restart the recording. Oh shit! We are back. Whoops, goofed on that one. They really make. They have the stop streaming button right next to the stop recording. Well, whoops. So hopefully the few people that were in here hit the refresh button. Looks like everyone was on Twitch anyway. Okay, so I'm thinking we're gonna go with. I wanted to play the new Anakin. Where is it? Okay, major tournament. Here it is. Okay. Seems very inconsistent. Okay, it works. Cool. Okay. TV. Let's check this out. Can you guys see this? Okay, for the most part, I am covering. I'll just move this for a second. I'm covering a little bit. It should be fine. That's a Kellerin. Oh, I'm covering all of it. Okay, that's better. I think I'm just covering Kellerin. Okay, so how are we looking to play this? Okay, so we got a ton of good ground trades. We can squeeze in the Hunter's Quarry. I'm surprised this is good here. We are trading up quite a bit, but like this is usually used in Han 2. Okay, I need a. I'll figure that out later. Okay, so I think this deck was like I think the main competition of this was Hantu Blue back in the previous set, but a couple of new additions here in Karis. Like this is the biggest winner of Karis. You got the best card in set 6, paired with the leader that benefits the most from Karis in this deck. Being able to use his passive, boost his attack up, and be able to trade for 5, get another token, and potentially trade up with that. Like you can trade with something for 3 and then kill something for 4 with his token there. And then we have like aggressive. Like he just benefits so much from these aggressive statted units being able to trade up and hit 5 health, being and then also being able to defeat an upgrade, which is nice. Just having that built into the deck. Um, I like the Gungan Warrior being able to trade into people with the shielded, and then you just kind of outvalue them over time or by going wide, and you have just such a crazy board state that it's hard to lose. Um, Couple of things like I'm just surprised how little copies of like Sudden Ferocity and Senta. I guess it makes sense having only one. You only really need one. It's only going to be in one part of the game, and it's a guaranteed resource every time. But still really powerful. Triple Queen Amidala is going to be crazy. Being able to play that and having being able to go wide is going to be good against control, and just again you're going to be able to activate consistently with Anakin's passive or his front side of his leader ability. Uh, I'm curious to see just like how crazy you can get with General's Blade. I'm gonna have to find the matchups that you can actually slam that and be safe with it. And then also trying to find when to squeeze in Benny Hunter's Quarry in this deck because normally it's like on two and you can like squeeze it in off curve or you can play like what you would normally play for one cheaper and play that and then be able to get a board state there. But I guess we'll find out. You know, that's what the whole point of this is. And then in the side, it just looks at all space hate. You got the Bright Hopes, you got the Eager Escort, you got another way to be able to deal with upgrades here in disabling. So let's give it a shot. Oh, and also you got the Jedi Starfighter's main for space. You're gonna absolutely need that. Okay. Okay. Let's set that right. How does that look now? Okay, we'll move this over. We're on the right scene for the vertical. Okay, I think we're good. Back to here. Hmm. Let me check my Twitch here. Maybe I need to reset the category. Before we begin, okay, dashboard. Probably shouldn't. Here, let me do it on a different browser. The dashboard. Okay, I think we're good. And okay, let's actually get into the matches.
Hello there.
Maybe make that all. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Okay, you gotta win the flip. That's the trick with this deck. Okay, I think I'm just gonna against him. Okay, so he's blue villain, so I can't really slam this. Karis into Obi. Yeah, let's just keep. I'll keep this in case he goes like Maul's lightsaber. So I'll just resource and oh. No, we don't need this. We can just go reveal Constable plus like Obi-Wan or something. Okay, done. And then I will claim. So here I'm wondering if do I keep him off the force or do I just trade? I'll play this. And then if he wants to like power or something, I could just defeat Nimic and still trade in. We'll show Kellerin because that's going to be later. Do I trade in though? Oh, he already gained the force anyway. He's going to draw anyway. Yeah, let's just use that as a threat to like trade with something that's going to be 4 health potentially. Or I can just trade it on my turn. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, maybe I should have just done it because his passive he's going to be able to reactivate again on next turn. So I'm just going to trade in with the spy token. So we do have this on 4. Not a great turn. This is where like Bounty Hunter's Quarry would be awesome. Okay. He's going to be able to kill both. I might as well just attack in with it then. Or like he'll be able to kill Spy, not both. Okay, so here, this is a great open fire target. Keep him off force. Potentially, hopefully, play something for 4 health. We'll resource that guy. Okay, that's pretty good. I think we just dropped that. Okay. As well attack, we gain initiative. He plays something for 3. Okay. We claim. We claim and we trade in to keep him off force, I think. I forget what his front side does. Okay, on attack. Drop that even though like Starfighter. Um because we can go sudden ferocity um for 3 and then we still have a 2-drop in Sabine or Constable depending. So I'm thinking trade in, flip sudden ferocity, or maybe play a unit. We got a big turn next turn. Because I guess his would be sudden ferocity as well. If he has it. Oh, okay, he's doing that. Interesting, okay. So he can do 1 damage to each different one. He's tapped out. Like, a part of me wants to add a rim constable, but also here, let's just trigger. I get 7/7. I can attack in here. I could attack for 7 in and then just kill it without a rim, but I don't want to like pigeonhole myself into that line. Um, do we just trade off? Oh, well, I could go. Yeah, I'll just trade into the slime war and then kill it with. Yeah, I'll kill it without a rim. Because he'll have his passive next turn, so I might as well just kill that. I'll do 1 overwhelm. He's gonna be able to kill the constable, which is unfortunate, but at least it gets him off force. Another example of when Corey would be good. I guess there's like quite a few times where you're just like 1 off of like being fully mana efficient. You can kill both. That feels bad. But then we just slam Kelleran. Yeah, we might as well just do Kelleran now, and then we can go pretty wide with like Amidala. Blue leader, I don't think he does anything in space, so probably like Amidala Sabine. Huh, okay, I'm super surprised he did that. Yeah, that makes no sense. It's just that guy's so vulnerable. Maybe you want to develop, but you can just have done your effect, kill both, and then just play that with no force. Okay, and then I think this looks pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's gross. Okay, so we know that we're not going to get a single comp Vanth for the rest of the game. Um, but doesn't matter. That's like peak pick right there. Okay, Starfighter's worthless in this matchup. Probably gonna try to slam Queen. Okay, he's just going face. So then I think we okay, so we got the force, maybe like a shatter point. I'm just gonna slam face here, see what happens. Okay, retaliation. I'm like super okay with that. Um okay. I kinda wanna so we know we're not gonna get Convanth. I just wanna see what happens here. That will for he has the force, you can do 2 damage. Okay. Yeah, let's do this plus Sindari. You give him a lot of targets. Yeah, okay. We got him. See how things are going, hopefully. I guess we'll find out. Let's just run it back.
Hello there.
Okay, this matchup I think is probably one of the hardest for Anakin, at least from like the discussions I've been seeing. Definitely got to take that a dish. Okay, we got the Karis. We have a Cassian. We keep the Cassian for this turn, so we got to drop. I think I want the shield, but I also want the Typho. Or do we Gungi? I wonder if Gungi's better just because of the extra health. So we go Gungi, Gungan, or Gungi and Gungan. I think that's the move. I think I just want to start trading. Um, I'll get rid of that. Play this guy. Ideally, you would play something. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take that. And then... Surprised he... I mean, that's a pretty... So okay, so he's going to take that. He wants to put it on him. Um... I'm just going to slam Typho next turn. Takes it, put it on the Krennic. I claim. I think I'll get rid of one open fire because we got a turn 5. Probably Amidala, but at least give myself the option of like open fire plus Sabine. And then we protect our Gungi or Gungin with Typho. A couple ways to heal if that becomes an issue. If he goes like Iden, healing might be a problem. Or might be a necessity because of just how much damage she's going to do. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so then we go here, get the restore. Attack in. He claims. Oh, that's a sick draw. Okay, so we got a perfect turn 5. Overwhelming. Okay, well that's fucking terrible. Was that 9? Kills these two. So all the restore. And that just a wrap. Well, he does. I mean, if he just has Vader, it's just uber over. But if he doesn't have Vader, maybe I have a shot. Or if I draw Senta, I have a shot. Okay, didn't know Senta there. Keep that. Lamau. Okay, so it's all done simultaneously, I believe. So I can just at least keep Queen Amidala alive. Okay, so we have 9, 27. Two damage to spy, 2 damage to and 3. Yeah, trigger. I'll be at 27. I'll be at 6 left. He only has, so he does have like perfect lethal. If I give him all of it, 3 damage to spy. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so I go 5, puts him at 14. This here. Because if I go that, it prevents only 3 damage. I don't think it matters. 27. 9. I don't have enough actions. Because I can go 10. Oh, I'm 1 off. Oh, no, I can kill him. I can kill him. Because that's 11. Yeah. Ah. Oh, so close. He even played it, as right as he could. It didn't matter. I mean, the hot shot wins me the game. Hot shot and sudden ferocity and Senta give me enough actions. I believe. Okay. GG. Oh, well. Okay, that was a dope one. Okay, running it back. Okay, well, this deck is scary, but also the best way to beat this deck is by trading into it. And I think this is the one of the greatest decks at doing that. Not with this hand, though. We have to mulligan. Okay, so we got a lot of good options. Okay, so we want... Do they really upgrade, though? I also don't have initiative. I'm not sure if they ramp. Okay, so that... Okay, fine. I'll just do those two. We're definitely playing Karis. Karis first action, and then... Is one of the benefits of this, being able to just trade straight in to something with 4 health and still live. I'll I kind of want to go double. We'll keep this just in case he upgrades it. This is too slow. Okay. Let's just get him off board. We can go double 2. Okay, that's good. Constable feels bad here. I need to look at this list again. I'm going to look at the list after this just to make sure I'm playing around the right things. Because they have command, so there'd just be one upgrade. Luckily, both of these are unique, so don't have to worry about that. But that's how they ramp. Okay, so playing around ramp is probably good. Maybe he plays that that 1/5 for 5, like with 5 health, a 3 coster. Okay. I think we do it anyway. Kill that guy. Show the another Karis. Then we trade in. Trigger, get the bounty. Karis OP. We drop another Karis and an outer rim. Holy lag. And then we now have. Kind of want to keep this. I don't know if I can. We kind of got him in a good spot. I don't know if I care about ramping anymore, even though it would put me to getting Anakin. I don't know if he cares about it. He's gonna flip, get that. We have the Cassian from Row to keep his board clean. I feel like we're in a good spot, but I'm, like next turn is the big turn. Okay, so we have that. I think this is a good trade here. Is it? Is this the trade? I think this is the trade. There's no upside there. With Karis, I have upside if he plays the 1/5 health guy. Um, okay. Also with these as well. So I think we attack here. Okay. Do we trade there? He does have 3 things. He's not going to kill that. There's no shot. I think we make sure to kill this because if he plays another, he's not going to play another admiral. Okay, this is worthless. Do we survive? If he has it. 3, so that's +3 +3. 4, 7, 4, 5. Okay, 4, 5 is good. We can kill that. Um, Okay, don't like to see that. I still think what we do is keep trading, of course. Okay, ramps up. What are we at? We're 5. We're at a 5 attack. We'll be at 6. Let's just trade. So we can kill it. 6 plus that. So I'm thinking we go here. Deal 2 damage. Kill that. Reveal. And reveal. No, that was dumb. Oh, okay. Well, he goes in there. We deploy. Could have killed that. I think what we do, I think we save this, to be honest. We can go, yeah, because we're on 6. So, well, actually, what we do is we just go outer rim, defeat 1, kill it, attack, and attack. There's the bounty. Last trade bounty hunters would have been sick. Maybe get like a Cobb Vanth or something. We have not been drawing that. This is only 3rd game, but still, like this is like the first time we've even had an option to get it. But I think we're in a pretty commanding spot. I don't think there's a single 4-card combo that can get him there with no board and us having 5. But we shall see. Easy trade. We'll go bounty hunter. And then we'll go through it. Trigger. What do I want? Oh, that's actually kind of nuts. Because we can go get the Hyong. Who do I give it to? I'll give it to Outer Rim. Attack. 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 That's crazy laggy. Kill that. Go here. Attack. Pass. Don't think we'd be needing that. This is 1 action lethal. Yeah, GG. Okay.
Hello there.
Energy Conversion Lab. Okay, so the big one that people have been playing is Tarkentown. So there's no raise in this. So yourself always want an ish here. This might be a Hyong matchup. Okay, so definitely Cham. If I go that, I wish I had a 2-drop. I'll keep. We'll get rid of that. You know what? We'll get rid of those 2. Easy Karis. That's the big trick. Just draw that every time. Okay. We have, okay, we can reveal for, okay, so perfect. We got the 2-drop for the General's Blade. Well, it actually doesn't matter. Um, Not a Jedi, but doesn't matter. We're gonna go and do it anyway. I think we get rid of this. Hope he ramps. Oh, okay. Okay, so what we do is we have to kill this now. God, it's such a clean answer next turn, but I don't. Okay, well, I can just kill it now, and then he won't be able to get the experience. Um, and then I can just play Cham. Yeah. Okay, what does he show me? Okay, Spark. Okay. I don't even know if I care about that. I just won't trade with his board. So this is my only it's kind of scary because this is my only aggression unit. Or do I just trade now? I trade now and then play Queen next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Because we kill it now, he can't spark it. Okay. Okay, so we'd have to ramp first action. For me to because that keeps the aggression. First first action ramp, I feel good. With Champ. Okay, he's not. Okay, we'll disclose this. Uh okay, we'll still disclose it because he's gonna have to walk into it. Um okay. What does this do? For a law card. Okay, charged with corruption. Disclose. If you do, a friendly unit captures. Okay, so it's just a raw capture. I think we can just kill it. And then pass. I'll keep both those. We don't need the Gungi or the Gungi. Um, I think we immediately like just trade into the Yoda if we can. He's gonna set it up to kill the Cham. But we have good options. Okay, that's crazy. Okay. Um, yeah, I think I'd rather let's just go into it. Okay. Pretty easy trade. Deploy Yoda. I think we Kellerin. Oh, that's pretty okay. There it is. Yeah, I was thinking, we can block him. I mean, block him with Kenobi. We could try to go for an out value with Cobb or like Gungan with having the shield. Um, Red 5 maybe? Like we had like so many options with that. Okay.
Hello there.
I think last game here. Then we call it. A pretty massive advantage going first into Kenobi here. Oh man, too many good options. Definitely keep. Definitely go Karis. Definitely. I mean, like Gungi. I would need to see how it lines up, but okay. So I'm thinking that. I don't think we need Cobb. I think I want to be able to trade into anything, and then Yang does that. Um, yeah, we claim. Did I get rid of a red? Okay, I had no reds to get rid of, so maybe Gungi was the move. Um, okay, so I have a red now. Red. Okay, we'll go red 5. We'll keep it. We'll go here. There's a force unit, so you know what? Let's just kill it. I'll reveal the red 5. Play something with 4. Oh, okay. I think that's also good. And we establish that. We have the shield. Anything for 5 we kill. Constable, I want to keep Constable. I want to have value. I think red 5 goes, unfortunately. Huh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm glad I didn't go there. We'll do that. Okay, Sen Ferocity's probably really good. Maybe I can trade this off and then play another. On 6. I can just kill. So he's in check. Like, oh, if he plays this, I just kill it. And take nothing back. Okay, so I do like that. Okay, love that play by him. Because then that means I can play this. And it still keeps him in a situation here. I have so many actions. Yeah. Okay, so I can kill that, kill that, pass. I can still Cham if I want to. I don't think I care about Cham. I think I care about Blue Leader. That's tough. I do have a pretty good board. I got the flip. I'm gonna go to 9, maybe 10. Because if I Cham, so I'm on 6 next turns anyway. So, but then I can just home 1 immediately if I wanted to. I like the ambush. Yep. Well, Sun Ferocity or that. Um, I like this more, I think. It establishes, keeps my passive. I can kind of go through that. Okay. Attack with him first. Attack with him. Yeah, there's just no shot. I think. And we got that. We got that. Okay. I think we're in a good spot. Home 1 and 2, OB. What we can do. Okay, so we wait for him to attack. I think what we do is because if he attacks, then it's just more overwhelm. He's tapped out. He's gonna heal for 1, so he's at 21. We do 7, 10, 15 damage. Like I just don't think there's any chance he has. Want to see what we can get. Okay. We'll get that. Okay. And then there's just more damage for overwhelm. Okay, easy clap. Okay, so that's gonna do it for the stream here. Quick stream today. First try doing this. So gonna be doing this probably every weekday. I think that's the plan. Is every day before work I get on and stream. So it's been real. See you guys tomorrow.